Years to what may be the most bizarre story, really, of my 15-year career in the business. And it's amazing that we even have to address this. We're talking about, study after study. There are confirmations out there that breast milk is great for children.
Right.
For babies.
Right, but now we're hearing reports that adults are trying to take breast milk, and so we brought in the experts here, Dr. Jack Wolfson, to talk a little bit about these reports out there that maybe adults are taking this, that it may be beneficial. Any truth to that?
Well, I mean, there's no proof that there's any benefit whatsoever. To me,
for adults.
For adults. I mean, certainly, babies should be breastfed. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends a year. The World Health Organization says up to 4 years and plus. So human breast milk is for human babies. Cow's milk is for baby cows, and none of that really should be fit for adult consumption. We no longer have the enzymes to digest lactose, the proteins whey, casein. We do not do very well with those, and it's not something we should be, consuming.
Yeah, I actually did a little bit of research after I heard reports that some adults were turning to breast milk. Absolutely bizarre. It turns out there are adults out there turning to breast milk, some of them believing that it provides them with kind of a sports enhancement abilities. What is your understanding of this, doctor?
Well, I understand that people are doing it. It is on the internet. There are websites where men basically can go to purchase women's breast milk, and they're using it exactly for, like you said, to build a muscle, to build for muscle recovery, for energy. But there really is no proven benefit of that at all. Like I said, you can get all the nutrients you want from eating the paleo diet, free-range grass-fed meats, eggs, avocados, coconuts, tons of vegetables. That's the best way to keep yourself healthy, to build muscle recovery. It's not by searching the internet looking for someone else's breast milk.
What are the concerns? I imagine there could be dangers to this as well if folks are maybe going online and just buying breast milk that they have no idea where it came from.
I mean, that's certainly a great point. I mean, there is a lot of danger to that. Like you said, hepatitis, HIV, these viruses that are easily transmitted through breast milk. And a lot of these sites where these men are going to, they're not quality researched sites. They are basically just people just selling their milk on Craigslist or whatever it may be. There are good sites for women that cannot nurse for whatever reasons, and the women can go there and actually get quality milk that has been screened. They know the mothers where it came from. These men are really taking a big risk to do this.
Wow.
As a physician, I asked you before the interview, you haven't come across personally anybody who's maybe come to you and say that they're doing this, but I want, aside from the diseases and such, is there any health benefit at the adult stage of drinking breast milk? Which I can't even believe I'm asking you live on television right now. It's absolutely bizarre.
I mean, to me, it is very bizarre also. I think that there's some kind of emotional or psychological issue with these men that are going after that. But just like you said, there's no benefit over drinking cow's milk, for example. Now, once again, I'm not a believer in drinking dairy products. I think that is for baby cows. Human milk is for baby humans. But the proteins, the contents of human milk are certainly different than cow, but not radically different that would give you any kind of better muscle recovery or muscle building than cow's milk would.
Okay, so maybe stick to the products that are designed for that kind of stuff
no
to
kidding.
Replenish your body and build muscle.
Really interesting. Again, thanks so much for coming in,
you're quite welcome.
Dr.
Thank you so much.
Jack Wolfson, talking about this certainly a unique story that I guess never ceases to amaze me of what we come across these days, right? You're watching ABC 15 Mornings. We have some breaking news that we're going to get to coming up right after the break. Thanks for